maybe not the most important, but the thing that I'm most interested in seeing this set, if he wins this set, is if he pops off, because his pop-offs are monstrous.
Yeah?
And I love watching a good monstrous pop-off.
Oh, no, you can't DI like that. You can't just hold in and let him back air you, Ganon.
Well, I mean, if you live, all is forgiven. All right,
oh, that was a very
I forgive
crispy,
you.
yeah, that was a crispy ledge dash. Ganon's ledge dashes, they're not easy.
They're not easy, yeah, no. It's definitely an acquired skill. But
so I want to say two things before we go further. These guys rock paper scissors to stage strike. So we got some. This is going to be a try hard set. The second thing, he could have recovered onto Randall, but new players don't know Randall timings.
Listen. I don't know Randall timings. I look at the elephant in the back. That's what I do.
That's also valid.
Yeah, I mean it is for like a certain amount of time. My thing is that, like, I know that after, like, long enough passes, they kind of become out of sync. But my whole thing is that I don't let the game go on for long enough to the point where that's relevant to me.
Right.
So, because, like, if we're going to I play Marth, but if we're going to Yoshi's, like, one of us is getting our ass beat in 3 minutes.
Right.
You know. Maybe 4 if I'm like, it's like a Yoshi that won't die. You know what I'm saying?
Kuro's movement, I'm sorry, yes, no, I understand. Kuro's movement is really crispy, but right now, so Ganondorf is not good at approaching.
Yes.
Basically, if Ganon hits you, it's your fault, right? Like,
yeah, I can agree with that.
More or less, like 80% of the time, if Ganon hits you, it's your fault. So what, you know, those first couple stocks, that was pretty brutal, and he was just running into him. But now, he's made the adjustment, and he just punished that pound. And he's waiting out these back airs, and he's got a nice rhythm for when he's going in. And this is working out for him. But let's see if he can bring it all the way back.
Yeah.
I do like this matchup. Sometimes, as a Peach main and a former Ganon main, I will play Ganon against Jigglypuff because he just hits her so dang hard.
Yeah, if you do, like, it's hard to hit, but if you do hit, it does some damage.
It's like 4 hits. And then you gotta stop.
And then you gotta stop.
And you've got some amazing rest punishes just built into the moves in your kit that you otherwise.
I gotta say, I do think that Abel is not going for some rest that he definitely can.
Yeah.
He's definitely missed some opportunities. I think maybe he's just like, if I can just win.
Hold in.
Yeah, you gotta hold out there.
That is just not good DI for that. You have to DI out and down. Yeah, sometimes it's Jigglypuff. Like, if you miss a rest on Ganon, they can just up tilt you. You might die at 0.
You might die at
Yoshi's,
0, yeah.
You might die at 0.
Yeah, but, no, I can. Oh, this is a pick.
This is interesting.
This is a pick.
I mean, this is really good for Ganon, too.
Okay, here's the thing. Kuro is a Hog tourney-goer. Hog, of course, being the premier Connecticut local. Goes there very often. Shout-outs to Hog. Shout-outs to Artie, the owner of Hog. But, yeah, so because of that, you know, Artie is the top dog over there, right? Which is a floaty, which means that Kuro is more than used to playing, like, slower-paced matches.
Who does Artie play?
Artie plays Peach.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ganon Peach is an interesting matchup.
Yeah, it is.
This is Ganon Puff, so we don't have to talk about that. Look at those wave dashes.
That was really
crispy.
Extremely
crispy.
crispy.
Let's go. Young Bizarro Flame in the house.
Yeah. I can tell all your references are going to be dated because you're...
Oh, man. You just call me. How old are you, whippersnapper?
I mean, I'm 26.
We're the same age. Thank you very much.
I just bet you've been around for a while.
I
know about Biz.
I remember when they were doc kids. Now they're Slippy kids. Now they don't even know the doc anymore.
Yeah, we're in a post-doc era.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, like I said, Kuro started playing, like, roughly a year ago.
Cancel. Really nice way to get back. An edge cancel and that movement around these platforms, that's what he needs more of, because that's the way that he can actually start to outpace Puff. Otherwise, you're not going to outpace Puff as Ganon. You're not going to outpace anybody as Ganon. Anybody on the tier list in a relevant space. But did you see his movement there? And I'm sorry, I know I cut you off. We're talking about our anecdotes.
It's all good.
But he really had an incredible edge cancel on that up air, and then that allowed him to slip in and out with that bear.
Oh man. Yeah, okay, I see the strength of going to this stage. He literally got, like, forward aired in the corner at, like, 180.
And he lived.
And he just lived. Yeah.
He lived.
Now, part of that is because Abel didn't go out and contest the recovery good enough, honestly. But like, that's still really good. Okay, right there, you could just hold edge. You could just hold edge. But like, I do think that Abel is not edge guarding as well as he could be. But also, like, you know, if you could live, I mean, as opposed to on Yoshi's where he just got carried off, you know what I'm saying? Like, living till 200%, that's a well-lived Ganondorf right there.
But now you have to close this stock out, because if you start to take more percent, then any advantage, that might do it.
And dealing with this, even as Puff, dealing with this is kind of difficult, because like, how exactly do you get in on a Ganondorf content with just standing in center stage and just putting out the wall of back airs? Like, you have to, that is a razor thin margin that you have to navigate, and if you get hit by any of them, you probably die.
But there is an easy answer to that question.
Oh, there's a rest. Okay. All right, not gonna be able to up tilt or Warlock Punch or anything, so
I mean,
one down air, you know what, that's damage.
At least you got it. I think that Abel might get more. He might get more mileage out of some jabs, maybe. Ganon's jab is very fast, comes out at 3 frames. I'm sorry, Kuro.
This DI is a little bit suspect. Wow, all of a sudden, Abel's just in the lead.
I mixed up their names because they're at the bottom is switched with the stock counts. But
yeah.
Kuro with those jabs, because that jab will, it can hit Jigglypuff when she's crouching, I believe. But the answer to your question, when Ganon is just doing this, you just don't engage, because he can't really approach you.
Yeah, at the time he had the lead though. So
yeah, but you
have to figure something out.
You could still
wait longer.
You could still play lame and hope that the other guy gets bored.
That is always a strategy. That is true.
Because more often than not,
wow. Another. Oh no! Yo! Okay. He's alive.
Wow, that was a nutty rest.
That was insane, and it didn't even kill. This is Dreamland, right?
Wow.
Anywhere else, that definitely would have killed.
Somebody clip that. Boy, that's going on Reddit later.
I hope so. I won't see it, but
wow,
maybe someone will.
But he's alive. We're on Dreamland, and he's alive.
I was questioning, but I understand now. This is why you go to Dreamland.
Oh, that might do it.
Wow! Caught him holding out.
Wow!
Okay.
Bad DI.
Caught him wave.
And Kuro's on the board.
Caught him wave dashing away.
This is exciting. See, people say floaties are boring. I'm like, this is exciting because every hit is such an event.
Well, I mean, I feel like with this in particular, it's like Ganon hits so hard. And now this is going to be tough.
This is terrible.
This is
terrible.
Okay.
You got it. These are best of 3s, right? You have to ban FD as Ganon.
Yeah. What did he?
You are. I don't understand.
Oh, you see how he went for the up air instead of the down air that time because he didn't want to get arrested.
I mean, he went for the up air because of the.
There it is.
That was bad. You just can't hold in.
Yeah, that was. I thought the rest was gonna come earlier, but I
don't think down air would have hit in that other situation. But
I don't know. It goes up pretty high.
There's a chest hitbox, which is a true spike.
No, that's on Falcon.
Thank you. You're right.
But it's also the hitbox does go up that high for Ganon, but it's not a true spike.
Yeah, Ganon's spike is his Tipman, but Ganon's up air is huge. I wouldn't want to contest. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't. I'm up airing all day. But I don't understand to be content to go here.
Yeah, I don't know
that's
what.
That's tough.
I don't
Literally
know what
any
Kuro,
other stage is better.
Yeah, I don't know what Kuro banned. I really do wonder. Okay,
I couldn't imagine.
Nice.
I mean, maybe he's one of those people that doesn't like FOD. That's the only thing I can think of. But FOD is advantageous for Ganon. That's way better. The side blast zones are like right there.
Yeah. Well, maybe that was the problem. He didn't want close side blast zones after what happened on Yoshi's.
That's fair, but that's just a DI
I still think that's. Oh my God! You can just crouch under that.
You have to jab.
You're dead.
You got to jab. You got to F tilt those.
Wow. I think. Does she crouch under jab?
I believe you can hit Puff with jab. The jab is really quite good. You can low angle F tilt, and that definitely
that definitely hits. That definitely hits. I think Kuro's been doing that a lot as well. Okay.
That was not a good.
You gotta.
That was not a good grab that Kuro went
I think
for.
you got a DI out on that. I don't know if the DI in was. Oh no, that grab's never gonna grab. That tall motherfucker, he's never gonna grab that.
Ganon's grab hitbox is really bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just imagine it's like Falcon's, but like Ganon's even taller, so like I'm sure it's even higher up.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Like Falcon cannot grab a crouching Puff, so like I can't imagine Ganon can. They both got the the little muscle up.
Yeah, they do the little curl. Oh, BM.
Stomp? Oh. No, I don't think it's BM. I think it's kind of a chump check. Hey, you always got to check. You always got to check. And guess what? He didn't get punished. Chump check. he didn't pass the jump check.
Well,
he didn't fail, but he didn't pass either. If he would have failed, he would have gotten hit and died.
willingly going to FD.
It's kind of...
It's just... he's getting so much. He was getting so much mileage out of the platforms in both matches.
Yeah, I don't know. It's... Who knows?
And then that wave dash to give up dominant position. He let him have center stage, and he got back aired for it.
Yeah, you gotta hold center. It's pretty important. It's not just important in fighting games. It's important in this game too. Center's important. I mean, it's a fighting game.
It's a fighting game.
It's a platform fighter.
What are we here for?
It's a platform fighter.
It's a platform fighter. There's no platforms right now, but it is a platform fighter.
Yeah, make no mistake. Yeah,
this is a rest.
Yeah, trust
this
me,
is a rest because that was terrible DI.
Yeah, that was the burn jump into the DI in on the up air. It was just, it was.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's not
that shit is tough.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Abel. I think
that was exciting. That was very fun. Abel played great.
Yeah. He played. He did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. Kuro was talking though.
I think there are encouraging things to take home from this set if you're Kuro, but I think you have to look at there are things I did really well and there are things I did really poorly.